Alright, go ahead, check your tuning. I really want to do it.
See, when working with final lyrics, I actually don't use this when I'm singing. I just have it up here to kind of, it's a song, so you just have different, this is the lyrics I'm using in the songs. I like to have it. I don't actually use them, but I know them, of course. They're in my head. They're right here. I think that there's parts and there's aspects of the record that kind of relate to my life right now, but there's aspects that I think are, things that are kind of just long-standing in my life.
It's in your blood. Yeah, I got that.
So. Alright, hello everybody. Joe Hamgary here. Driving and holding the camera. Alright, you're not supposed to hear that song. Nothing yet. So, it is February 21st. Turns out I had it all backwards. I definitely learned a lot in terms of, what instruments do I want to be included? Who do I want to be included? Where do you want these sounds to be? What are the concepts that you kind of want to bring through in this music? The studio here. Alright, bye.
Played the keyboards, the bass, the guitars, he did vocals.
I think why you kind of fell in this too is because you had that jazzy kind of feel. And jazz cats, they break all the rules.
Genevieve is not going to really fade out. iCloud won't fade out. Violet won't fade out. It's like the first half of the CD will. I learned a lot in terms of producing. You're producing a full record. I mean, you have to think about all the aspects of the music. You have to think about what instruments do I want to be included, who do I want to be included, how, for me, I was involved in the mixing process. It's where do you want these sounds to be, what are the concepts that you kind of want to bring through in this music. I remember that, I remember me getting the title for that song. It wasn't called How Beautiful the World Is. Alex Marshall is on 90% of the drum tracks. I love the way he plays, man. He can hit a drum and just get what you need out of it. To get some feedback from Alex, and great to have him on the record because he definitely makes the rhythm section, the feel of the album, for sure. But working with Ben and Dan and Bruno is great. I remember just telling them, so this is the song, this is kind of what I envisioned, this is kind of the part, here's the feel, here's where you're going to crescendo or diminuendo, and they were just on it. They were just on it. I mean, they just played it, and it was just great to have them on the record. Love of Love, I mean, in some ways it can be kind of a misguiding track to listen to, and you know, you maybe expect the rest of the record to be like that. But in a lot of ways, for me, it's a really good track, which was actually influenced by a few different types of music.
Go ahead, play the riff. Oh.
You listen to the first track, Love, 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 you might think, okay, I have a really good idea what this record's gonna be like, but it might take you for a little spin. So heading home, got a decently long drive back to Indy tonight.
Working with my brother Joe, we think alike, and a lot of times, you know, he's trying to come up with an idea, and he'll ask me about it, and I know exactly where he's going, and we just have that great chemistry. You know?
Kind of nice because it's kind of fresh, it's kind of exciting, and yeah, I mean, you can definitely expect more music.
I'm really excited now because there is more music to come, and it's just going to be really cool to see how it all turns out.
Oh man. Some people ask why does Violet have an exclamation point on the end of it? It's a good question. It's a great question.